Before we get started, please take a moment to click that thumbs up. It really helps. Thank you. Okay, as you know, if you've watched the previous two videos I've done on this, there will be a distribution of TDROP at the beginning of Q3, and that distribution will be for anyone who staked theta during Q1 and or Q2, one day or the entire time. They will be included in the distribution that occurs at the beginning of Q3. The beginning of Q4, there will be a distribution to those who had theta staked during Q3. And then at the beginning of Q5, there will be a distribution to anyone who had theta staked during Q4. And then at the beginning of Q6, there will be a distribution of TDROP to anyone who had theta staked during Q5. And then at the end of Q6, there will be a final distribution to anyone who had theta staked during Q6. So you only earn TDROP for staking. So if you are not staked, you are not earning TDROP. And some people are confused, had mentioned that they thought that if you were staked during Q1 and Q2 that you would be getting TDROP, at every distribution. That is not the case. You only get TDROP for staking, and each distribution is for staking activity that occurred during the previous quarter. The only exception is for the distribution at the beginning of Q3, which is for the previous 2 quarters. For example, the one that happens at the beginning of Q4 is for staking activity that occurred during Q3, and so on. So hopefully that's clear. So to sum it up, the only way that you will maximize the amount of TDROP for yourself is to be staked on the 1st of August 2021 and remain staked all the way through to February 1st of 2023. Now let's talk about the vesting process. Once the TDROP is in your wallet, the vesting clock that is attached to that distribution starts, and it's divided up into 6 quarters that those TDROP will vest. So the distribution that occurred at the beginning of Q3 has its own vesting clock. The distribution that happens at the beginning of Q4 will have its own clock. So those tokens, each token has its own clock basically. Think of it in terms of each token that you receive will have a date attached to it when that token will vest. Well, that's a wrap for this presentation, so cue the music. Well, that video was to make final clarification, hopefully, and the next video will be part 4, and I will talk about TDROP and how you can earn more TDROP once your distribution has arrived from that distribution. So look for that in the next day or so. If you enjoyed the video, then hit that thumbs up for me, and I'll see you in the next video.